Hallo meine Lieben, willkommen zu einer neuen Folge Star Trek Online.
Sir, wir empfangen eine Nachricht.
Auf den Schirm.
I'm afraid I have bad news. Under the command of Emperor Crusher, the Other is approaching the Sol system, digitizing any vessels that dare to offer them challenge. We're calling in all available ships to form a defense here, including yours. If this is to be our last stand, I want our best and brightest on the line to meet the enemy in battle.
Verstanden, Admiral. Sie können auf uns zählen.
Good morning. I realize the risk you've all taken in being here to stand at our side in this dark hour. On behalf of Starfleet and the Federation, thank you. The interstellar entity known as the Other is approaching this system as we speak. Conventional methods of engagement have proven futile against the entity, but we have been able to limit the raiding conducted by the Terran fleets accompanying them. Under the guidance of the Terran Emperor, the Other will erase Earth from existence in a matter of hours. Once that happens, they will continue their reign of terror, eliminating the core worlds of every Alliance faction, and anyone else brave enough to stand against them. The time to act, to make a stand, is now. I realize the odds are against us here. We're facing an enemy with a power level unheard of. But there is still hope. We have a plan.
A plan, Admiral? How do you intend to defeat a being of godlike power?
We have established contact with someone who knows the Emperor well. We believe they hold the key to victory in this conflict. We're ready. Energize.
Admiral Quinn is correct. I know the Emperor very well. After all, I am his mother. There have been concerns about my son in the Empire for some time. It was decided that a contingency plan was required. In case he ever lost control. That time has come. For years, I've been working on a means to disrupt his great powers. We need to strike before he is fully merged with that thing. Before he loses the last elements of his humanity. Before he is no longer my son.
Na dann. Dr. Crusher?
You look like a person with something on their mind. What can I do for you?
Beginnen wir doch mit der Rolle in der anstehenden Operation. Oder mit Ihrer Rolle, ne? Was genau haben Sie vor?
Operation? Interesting choice of words. As a surgeon, I'd say that what we're about to do is very much like an operation on a very specific patient. Only in this case, if we're successful, we'll be saving our lives.
Der Patient ist in diesem Fall Ihr Sohn, der terranische Imperator. Haben Sie irgendwelche Probleme damit?
That's right. I've developed a countermeasure to his abilities. It utilizes a variable phase shift delivery system. One that should evade any detection tech or personal defenses he might have in place.
Und dann?
I'll deploy a cluster of nanotech into his nervous system. It's based on tech provided by our Marshal Janeway. I understand she acquired it from a rather advanced group of cyborgs in the Delta Quadrant. Based on my research, it'll disrupt the parts of Wesley's brain that allow him to use his powers. He'll be human again, and vulnerable to attack. But...
Lassen Sie mich raten. Es gibt ein Problem. Das wird nur für kurze Zeit funktionieren, nicht wahr?
The countermeasure must be deployed at short range. We'll need to get to him at the core of the other to pull this off. Unfortunately, they have fortified their defense systems. Until we can safely breach those defenses and reach the core, this conversation is moot.
Ja, wir arbeiten daran.
You'd better work fast. My son might be taking his time getting here, but he won't take forever. If you don't have something by the time he arrives, well, I'm told the digitization process is quick and painless. A rather humane method of execution, all things considered.
Lassen Sie uns hoffen, dass es nicht so weit kommt, Doktor. Mhm. Düpp, düpp. Captain Jarok, was meinen Sie dazu?
The Federation has stood with the Romulan people many times. When the homeworld was lost, they were there to help. When we found a new home, they were there as well. New Romulus has not forgotten. Today, we stand ready to honor our alliance and defend the Earth from this new menace.
Mögen die Elemente Sie leiten, Commander. Mhm. Captain Shaw? Ist die Enterprise bereit für die Schlacht?
I've been in a lot of battles in my time. Far more than I'd like, if I'm honest. I prefer the role of explorer over that of a warrior. But when it comes down to the survival of the Federation, I'll take up that mantle without hesitation. The crew of the Enterprise will fight to their final breath to save as many lives as possible today. Count on it.
Ich wünsche Ihnen viel Glück da draußen, Captain Shaw. Wir alle werden es brauchen. Ja.
Well then, we've heard all the speeches, now it's time to get to work. Are you ready to begin the operation?
Bestätigt. Pathfinder, einer zum Beam bereit. Energie.
Long-range sensors have picked up the other at the edge of the system. They're on a direct course to Jupiter. Jupiter Station has a unique holographic defense system in place, but it'll only last so long against the other and their Terran escorts. I'd like you to deliver a system upgrade module to the station to aid with their defense.
Nun gut, bestätigt Admiral. Pathfinder bereit auszurücken.
The Lisette will be leading a task force at Mars. Evacuation has already begun, but they'll need all the time you can buy them at Jupiter. Enterprise will be here, on standby, in case of emergency. Once the evacuations are complete at Jupiter and Mars, you're to fall back to Earth and join the remaining defense fleets.
Verstanden. Wir werden bald in Richtung Jupiter aufbrechen, Admiral. Pathfinder Ende.
All hands go to red alert. Repeat, all hands, red alert.
Bestätigt,
Current
roter
to
Alarm.
fleet. Prepare for battle. Kapla! This is Dirac. It's time. Best speed to Mars.
Good luck out there. The other isn't alone. They're bringing a large Terran invasion force along for the ride. I expect they'll do their best to loot and pillage in the wake of the other's destruction. Do what you can to stop that. But remember, saving lives comes first. Get as many people out of Jupiter as you can.
Das werden wir, Captain. Wir sind unterwegs. Pathfinder Ende.
I don't doubt it. Better get moving. Captain Corrin can be a little rough when people are late to a battle.
Steuer setzen wir den Kurs. Zum Jupiter. Maximum Warp.
You have arrived. Good. The enemy is approaching at high speed, and we have little time to prepare for battle. Deliver the defense upgrade to Jupiter Station at once. After that, evacuation efforts will commence. Defend the station and the evac ships when that happens.
Also gut, Captain. Kämpfen Sie mit Ehre. Und wir liefern den Kram rüber.
Power energy field detected. They're here.
Bestätigt.
Terran ships warping into Projector Station Alpha.
Alle Waffen feuerfrei. Wir müssen die Jupiter-Station um jeden Preis verteidigen. Fangen Sie diese Plasma-Bälle ab. Es geht. Okay.
Next group incoming. Projector Station Beta.
Verflixt. Steuer bringen Sie uns zur Pen. Alle Waffen feuerfrei. Weitere Plasmabälle unterwegs. Abfall!
Another wave at Projector Station Gamma.
Hier sind die Schilder am Leiten. Plasmaball abfall. Okay, schnappen wir uns die Terraner-Schiffe. Behalten wir ein Auge auf diese Plasma-Torpedos. Da kommen wir wieder, Alter.
Now evacuating Jupiter Station. station. Hold off those terrorists!
Analysieren diese Schilder. Können wir diese...
Living is taking hits. And get these people out and keep our shields up at the same time.
Evasive maneuvers. Get us out of here.
Captain Corin!
The briefings are one thing, but to see the power of the other firsthand is disturbing. In moments, we lost the Borderskew, Jupiter Station, even Jupiter itself.
In der Tat. Ich schätze, wir können hier nicht mehr viel ausrichten.
The Terran in me hates to run from a fight, but we don't have a chance against that monster. We need to fall back to Mars.
Bestätigt. Steuer, Kurs setzen zum Mars. An die Flotte, wir ziehen uns zurück zum Mars.
The battle at Jupiter Station barely slowed the invaders down. The other could attack here at any moment.
Wir tun, was wir können, um zu helfen.
Join us in transporting civilians from Mars and delivering them to the evacuation fleet in orbit. We'll conduct evac operations as long as we're able, and protect the transports from Terran attack.
Bestätigt, Commander. Waffen laden und feuern! Geben Sie die Kurve in die Oberfläche!
Take the refugees to the transports by the station. They'll carry them to safety.
Bringen Sie uns zur nächsten Position. Steuerbordschilde stabilisieren. Transporter, Energie. Hilfsenergie, strukturelle Integrität. Schildpolarität umkehren und bringen Sie uns zur nächsten Position. Den Transporter. Position halten und Transporter aktivieren. Okay, bringen Sie uns zur Station. Okay. Beamen Sie die Evakuierten in die Evakuierungsschiffe.
More
Okay,
Terran
setzen Sie
ships
Kurs.
inbound. Keep picking up those refugees.
Wir müssen mehr Überlebende auf der Planetenoberfläche hochbeamen. Feuer! Transporter, Energie! Okay, zu den nächsten Koordinaten. Energie! Und weiter! Transporter, Energie, Hilfsenergie, strukturelle Integrität umleiten. Okay. Und weiter. Station. Die Überlebenden rüberbeamen.
You didn't think I'd miss this party, did you?
I'm back! And look, I brought Terrans that don't want to shoot you. Well, today anyway.
This battle is a quality listen.
Remember, we're not fighting to win. We're fighting not to lose.
Our station here. No transports remain. Get to Earth.
Alle lege die Waffen! Torpedos da noch Feuer! Achtung, das war Torpedos im Anflug.
Maximum power to shield. Now!
And just like that, Mars has fallen. Destruction and battle. A fitting end for a world named after a god of war.
Wir haben ja alles getan, was wir konnten, Doktor. Immerhin gegen die Lysette kämpfen, Tonta.
The Lysette went out fighting. It'd be suicide if we did the same. It's time to retreat to Earth while you're still able.
Bestätigt. Wir kehren zur Erde zurück.
This might be our last stand. The science teams are still working on a way to reach the core of the other, but none of their efforts have been successful. We've transported as many as we can to safety, but at this point, a full evacuation is impossible.
Dem stimme ich zu. Wir werden versuchen, den Evakuierungsteams so viel Zeit wie möglich zu verschaffen, Captain.
Glad to hear it. Every minute means more lives saved. Before you go, there's something I'd like to say. We're with you to the end. If we don't make it out of this, well, it's been an honor.
Die Ehre ist ganz meinerseits, Captain. Viel Glück.
Enterprise to fleet. Defend Earth at all costs. Buy as much time for evacuation as you can. Sean out.
Waffenfeuer
Here we
bereit!
go, people! Once more, onto the breach!
volle Steuerung. Feuer! Achtung! Plasmatorpedo, Achtung! An die Flotte, halten Sie sich bereit. Und werfen Sie diese Dinger ab, so gut Sie können. Waffen laden und feuern! Bringen Sie uns zum zweiten Gefechtsgebiet. Alle Waffen feuerfrei.
Shields at maximum. All hands, brace for impact.
It will not be enough, Admiral.
Today is a good day to die.
Perhaps not, Chancellor.
Tactical, report. What just happened? Sir, there's another one. It's V'ger.
We came as soon as possible. V'ger will engage the other in battle, allowing you to focus on the Terran fleet.
Bestätigt! Wir brauchen die Mittel, um die Verteidigungsfelder der anderen zu umgehen. Alia.
Understood. I will begin work on that at once. Protect your allies from the Terrans while I do.
Beeilen Sie sich, Alia. Die Zeit ist hier nicht auf unserer Seite. Pathfinder Hände.
V'ger? The game's afoot, eh? So be it.
Waffen laden und feuern.
I'm glad you're making this interesting. I was starting to get bored, if I'm being honest.
We will engage the other and defend the Earth from their attacks.
Concentrate fire on the other's plasma.
More Terrans inbound. We'll handle it. Continue your assault.
Acknowledge, Khonshu. Give them hell.
Volle in die Phaserbänke. Helfen wir das nächste gelegene Feindschiff an. Ja. Alle Waffen feuerfrei. Wir müssen die Terran auf jeden Fall aufhalten. Halten wir sie von dem Sterndock fern. Haben wir sie?
V'ger is keeping the other engaged in battle. With my aid, you will now be able to breach their defenses and enter the interior of the other.
Endlich. Das ist unsere Gelegenheit. Pathfinder an die Flotte. Es geht los. Wir fliegen rein.
We need to move quickly. The sooner we make it to Wes and deploy the countermeasure, the better. Every minute we delay gives that mind of his time to figure out what we're up to and how to stop us. So, are you ready?
Bestätigt.